Hello, darkness, my old friend.
We are directly over Mount St. Helens right now, and there is no question at all that the volcanic activity has begun.
On this day, the face of Mount St. Helens is torn apart by an earthquake and a landslide. Then came a volcanic eruption that burst laterally from the north face of the volcano, spreading destruction in all directions. It reached farther than anyone had projected. The eruption decapitated the mountain, leaving it with a smaller peak a quarter-mile lower than the original. The death toll was high. In total, thousands of elk, hundreds of thousands of birds, millions of fish, and 57 people died.
Narrow streets of cobblestone.
The destruction was immense. And yet, Washington State has benefited environmentally and economically in the wake of Mount St. Helens eruption. Luckily, Mother Nature had an environmental recovery program built into the eruption. Dead tree snags and fallen logs, or legacy structures, provided refuge for surviving plants and animals, while serving as base stations for colonizing species, according to Fred Swanson, a Washington State geologist. These legacy structures served as shelter for species of flora and fauna after the eruption too, allowing the biodiversity of the surrounding area to bounce back rather quickly. Ecologists like Charlie Crisafulli led an effort to plant artificial legacy structures in order to encourage native biota to return to the area at a faster rate. Additionally, logging practices in the area became more environmentally friendly as a result of the eruption, and paid attention to legacy structures. One such technique was variable retention harvesting, which is in widespread use in the state today.
Well, the tourists come to see her smoke, and they all think it's one big joke. That mountain's just a molehill in disguise. But when that lava starts to ooze, they'll be running the heels off their shoes. Heck, we'd have thought she was over-publicized.
The eruption of Mount St. Helens may have caused $2 billion in damages, but it also caused a boom in the Washington State tourism industry unlike anything it had ever seen before. People came from near and from far to see the mountain that roared, and in 2010 the tourism industry took in about $15 billion in revenue. Since 1991, it's grown at an average rate of 5.26%. This is mostly due to the United States Forest Service's efforts to make the mountain accessible to tourists and to commemorate the eruption. The 172 square mile area around the mountain was made a national monument within months of the volcano's eruption. Local economies have benefited too. Take, for example, Cougar, Wyoming, a small town where t-shirts relating to the volcano went on sale from $7 to $8 just weeks after the eruption. Tourist news crews and adventure seekers came to this and other quiet towns and brought their money with them. While the eruption of Mount St. Helens was certainly a tragedy, the area has recovered environmentally and economically and is now a wonderful place to visit. Maybe you should go there one day.
Sets my heart a